just the things you do outside of the music. I tell people all the time that, you know, it's some artists who like I wasn't really a big fan of their music, but I listened to them talk, and I was like, man, let me go back and listen to this nigga music again, you know, or I watched the performance and I was like, hold on, man, let me go back and try to listen to this one more time, you know. And so I think that's why it's really important that, you know, one of the reasons I wanted to sort of create this platform and get into the process of sitting down and chopping it up with different artists in the city is because, you know, I know the power that, you know, just sitting down and talking to an artist and somebody hearing the artist talk can have, you know, because I done been there before where I'm listening to somebody interview. I'm like, man, who is this nigga? This nigga talking that talk on this interview. Let me go back and listen to their music, you know? And like, I've had that, you know, experience, or even just the artists that I sort of like their music and then I heard an interview and I heard them talk, or I had heard them on a podcast and I was like, okay, I fuck with this.
Interesting.
Yeah, I fuck with this nigga, you know, like I fuck with you as a person now. It's easier for me to like your music, you know? And,
oh, hell yeah.
And so I think that that's one of the things that, you know, I've always, admired about you is that your personality will make somebody like your music. You know what I'm saying? Like because you charismatic, it'll make somebody enjoy your art, you know, and seeing in the way that you perform and the passion that you put in your performance, that'll make somebody like your art and make somebody like your music. So talk to me about what, like, this next, we in April right now. Talk to me about what the next calendar year, the rest of this calendar year look like for you.
Really, bro, I'm figuring it out. I've been doing a lot more performances and stuff, and I kind of have just been trying to do more shows, get my face out there more. So that's something that I feel like I'm going to be looking forward to this year, is doing more shows, doing more performances, bringing out the dancers and stuff. I just recently took my shit to the next level, bro. I got like in-ear monitors and shit now, you feel me? So it's like, bro. So it's like, I just been trying to really take my shit to the next level to where it's like people might not, you feel me? I might be doing an event and it might not look that serious, but it's that serious to me, you know. I want to take it that serious. Like, I just recently opened for Jacquees, and at a local spot here, you know. A lot of people will look at that and be like, oh, that's not that big of a deal, but it's like I'm practicing day in, day out. I got my dancers, you know. Trying to make this set list perfect, you know. I'm thinking, you know, what can I do to stand out in this performance, which is why I started doing the rose thing. Like when I have a certain break in the music and I pull the roses out, because I feel like, for one, with me being an R&B singer and being that kind of artist, I feel like that's something that helps you stand out, and it's also something that sparks interest with the ladies too, because you know, a lot of times, like, you know, girls don't get flowers like that. It's like, when's the last time a man got you some flowers, you know? So that's why I feel like that's super important for me to do. And it's also easier for me to stand out, because it don't matter if I'm the first performer of the night. If I do my set, I got my dancers, I got my rose bit, you know, and I'm doing these different things that is showing like, oh man, this guy is like interesting, or like he has, and then the music is good too. So it's like that's kind of what I'm trying to do the rest of the year. And I also, like I said, I want to drop BLKHRT Volume 1 at some point. I got some singles lined up, but I kind of had a setback, bro. And I do this thing where I make music and then I make a lot of music, and then I'll burn myself out, and then I probably won't make music for 2-3 months, 4 months. So I think the longest I probably went without making music was probably like 5 months. But
that's not to cut you off. I think that's one of the things that's really important as well, is when you sort of you fill up this vessel and then you pour it all out when you recording, and you get to a point where all the experiences and everything that you done went through, you done laid it's all out, and you sort of you gotta like let the vessel sit and let the water build back up again through experiences, you know. And so I think that's just as important as it is to be recording and to be writing and making music all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just as important to have that space where like I'm not making nothing right now, and I'm letting life come, and as life come, you know, at any moment you will get that spark, and then you will be back on a 7-8 month run or whatever.
Because even right now, bro, like,
I need hard liquor, then I need your soft touch. You give me hard truths, that should help me boss up. Gotta read my body language, these days I don't talk much. Got a hold on me, I can't shake from a dogma. You done paid the anything you want, girl, you can have that. You ain't tripping by these bitches, they can bag, ay.